recorded. Okay, so let's start from here, ladies and gentlemen. I will start just with two quick information, and then we go straight to the point, because tonight I have 70, 80 slides to show you the original slide from the tour. Not the original, these are the Italian one, but I will explain you later. And so let's go from here. Two information. The first one is the price of our plastic waste removal service for this week. For this week, the cost to remove 1 kilogram of plastic waste through the Corsair is 32 cents of euro for 1 kilogram. So this means that with the rule, 1 kilogram are 10 CSR plastic credit 25. So this means that the price for 1 CSR is 3.2. If you go in the LBAC, you can see, I checked today, the price was 12 cents. So you buy for 3, but the price in the market is 12 cents. So absolutely is a good deal. And just to remind you every week, as I do, the market of the plastic credit is an open market. We didn't decide the price. It's the market. Say that in this moment, our competitors sell their plastic waste removal service for 1 kilogram between $1 and $2. Okay? And believe me, soon, very, very soon, the price of our service will go there to $1, $2, $3. This means for 1 kilogram, 10 CSR, the price of the CSR, you can see very, very soon to 10, 20, 30 cents. And today you are buying for 3.2. So just make your thought if it's or not a good deal. For me, it's a great deal. Okay? So the first information. The second one is the promotion. As I told you, already asked you sorry last week, because we extend for another 2 weeks for all the duration of the European tour, but now it's finished, the tour. So this is the last week of our promotion. And believe me, from Saturday, the promotion will finish. And for such a long day, we will have no any kind of promotion, because we don't want that. We want to sell our service with a true price, in a real way, without any kind of influence given from the promotion. Okay, so saying that, just a fast reminder of what is this promotion. In reality, there are two promotions. One, just a second, because when I push, I need to drink even, because today I already spoke for, I don't know, 7-8 hours. And the first promo is for the clients. So clients, till 500 euro of packages, there is no promotion, but starting from 500 euro of packages up to 10,000 euro, there are different steps. And now I don't stay here to repeat it again, because this is the 6th week we do the same promotion. So I'm sure every one of you know. You can find all the details in the official Amplivo Telegram of our business. But in general, from you, the client can get from 5% to more than 50% extra CSR 25 in our packages. And this will go only till Friday at midnight, CE time, CET. And then the promo will finish, the first one. The second is for us, is for the ones who decided to do something good for the environment, help our mission, support the Amplivo community, and every day you go out and sell our plastic waste removal service to remove much plastic waste from the environment as possible. And the promotion is very simple. For the partner, we have two kind of extra promotion: an extra 5% in commission when you sell at least 5,000 euro of packages to your personal clients, at least 3 clients, where the little package one must be of 500 euro. And the other step is 10% extra commission when you sell to your private client at least 10,000 euro of our plastic waste removal service. So this means that we have a base of 12% of commission when you sell a package, 12%, plus 5 or plus 10%. So you go to 17% or 22% of personal selling. I like to remember that last week, we sell a package of 300,000 euro, 300,000, and the one who sell that package with 22% of commission gain 65,000 euro, only in one package. So this means that, for example, if you sell 10,000 euro this week, you get 2.2 thousand euro in commission, only in your personal selling. Okay. Say that, I go strictly to the point because I have a lot of slides, I have a lot of information, a lot of data to tell you, all information that the corporate gave through in the European in the Amplivo European Tour. I have to tell you just something. I will not use the English slide, the original one. I will use the Italian. Doesn't matter. I will speak for you. You will understand it clearly, because I put some more information to avoid to forget everything. I use the same slide I use 5 weeks ago into the Italian, because I did the same training after the Italian tour. So I will use the same slide for you to avoid to forget something, because are all important information. So let me share my screen, and I will start with the information that share with us our CIO, Chief Information Officer, Mr. Wayne Dobson. This is the man who create all the technology in the world of the Corsair. This is the man who invent the CSR, the CSR 25, all the platform. This is really a fucking genius, I can tell you. He's amazing what he do every day. So let's start from his information. And the first point he touched during the European tour was the new, just a second, I move all the picture. Okay, was the new payment system. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are a new company. Yes, someone say yes, but after 4 years, 5 years, you're not anymore a new company. You're right. We are not a new company, but we are working in so many ways, in so many fields, in so many things. And now we are working, we are almost ready in a new payment system. So a system who gave finally to everyone the possibility to sell our package in the simplest way all around the world. Because this is a problem. Maybe some of you don't have experience, but when you work globally, first of all, the bank, they're not happy to work with the network marketing company. They don't like. And second, it's very complicated to create only one system all around the world for the same network. But now, finally, we are here. We have an American company which work with all the most important bank in the world, and now starting from after the tour, because till now all the corporate was very, very busy, 1 month out from home in the European tour. Now they are going back home to Thailand, and now they are going to work in all this field. So the new payment system will be ready after the tour. So we expect this can be really in a few weeks. Okay, we are there. We are almost ready. But what is interesting that with this new system, payment system, will be really simple to buy packages. In Europe, we will have an account in Europe, in Africa, in America, in Canada, in the South America, in Asia, everywhere we will have the same bank, maybe different bank, but the same system to buy our plastic waste removal service in dollar, in euro, in pounds, and much more will arrive in the future. Okay, to make deposit. And we'll be very fast because the new system really work with the one-click solution. This means that will be very simple, in a very simple way to buy a package. For example, if you have a credit card, you can buy the package and automatically the package will be redeemed in your account. So the client will buy a package with a credit card, and in the same moment, the package will be redeemed in his Amplivo back office. So very, very, very fast. Absolutely will be even simple, even to for example, withdraw commission. Every Saturday morning, you can have a card from the local bank, which in base of your country, maybe a card with the Amplivo card with the bank, and then you will be able to withdraw your commission immediately in a real time every Saturday morning when you wake up. And you can go out, you will go out and you will enjoy your dinner and your lunch because you did a great job, you did a great week, you make lots of money, so you will be able to spend this money without any kind of problem. Okay? Even the process of the KYC will be more simple. What I mean today, the KYC process is inside of the company. Is a system, is a manual system which our employees, our support, they does. And today, I have to be honest, today the process to approve a KYC or a KYB for the company is 2-3 days. We can do it in less time. Why? Because too many things to do. Now this process will be outsourced. So from after the tour, we will have a new company, an outside company, a third part company, which will do the KYC for us. And the process will be very, very simple. In 3 minutes, not in 3 days, in 3 minutes, you will be able to have your KYC approved if you, of course, provide the correct documents, the correct ID, the correct proof of the address. But in 3 minutes, the KYC will be done. And we are sure, of course, this will speed up the process for new client, for new partner, and so and so. A new site of the Corsair. Believe me, guys, we are working in an amazing new site for the Corsair group. We expect to release this site already in May. Let's see if it can be May, if it can be in the beginning of June. A new website for the Corsair group where you will find everything. All the updates regarding the company, the new project, the new idea, the new partnership, everything update you will find in the new site of the Corsair group. Okay, and I'm very happy for that because I'm sure when the people will go in our site, they will understand, wow, what a company there, what they are doing. There's such amazing interview in the New York Stock Exchange, everything, all the material you will find in the new Corsair website. And another information to give to the Amplivo partner the opportunity to stay always update will be the newsletter. Because now there are a lot of information. You will see tonight. I will give you really dozens of new information. But now, starting, we finally find a new marketing team with a responsible Niccolo Bordin, which is Italian. He lives in Thailand, and now he's in the company since the beginning. And he will be the new responsible for the marketing. So every 3 months, this is the idea, every 3 months at the moment, every Amplivo partner will receive a details mail, a details newsletter with all update, all the information, promo, all the marketing, the bestseller categories. I mean, maybe all the people which read the 1 star, you will find there, the 2nd star, the 3rd star, the 4th star, updates, all new things, new partnership, and everything regarding the Corsair, the Amplivo network, and the CSR 25 plastic credits. Okay, and I'm sure this will be very important because there are a lot of information and people need to be updated about what is happening. And the last information from our CIO was the Amplivo Global Leadership Group. Now we are working to create a new group, and this will become the most important group in the world in the Amplivo network. This means a group of new leaders which will be created, joining together all the best, the top producer in the world. Maybe you can be even a 1 star, but if you are doing a great job, you can be in that group, the best 1 star, the best 2 star, the best 3 star, 4, 5, 6, and 7 star, the real leadership of the Amplivo network. And in this call, in this meeting, we will do continuously Zoom meeting training with the corporate. So the corporate will meet the network Amplivo, and together we will speak about the new strategy, what we are doing, where we can go, what the company can improve, new service, new thing. So the only thing you can do in the future is to work hard and be a part of this group, because in this group, we will decide the future of the Amplivo network. So you are welcome to join in this Amplivo Global Leadership Group, which we will create soon in the next weeks or in the next month. Another information regarding the company. Let me speak a bit about the company. Because, I always repeat these things from years now. I am a networker, okay? I work in the network marketing since now more than 31 years, and I am full concentrate in the network marketing. So this means I am full concentrate with the private, with the individuals. But of course, even the business of the company is very important. Now, what is the problem of the company when we deal with company? Why the company buy our plastic waste removal service, which are more and more and more the company? This is why the company has created this new pool of people which will be dedicated to the company. I mean, what is the problem with the company? I told you before, respect to the individuals, that the distribution process is the same. As you know, when a client, doesn't matter if he's a client, an individual, or a company, buy a plastic waste removal package, the distribution of the token is always the same for everyone. So the 5% of the CSR 25 will be released next week. The 45% will be released in another 40 weeks, so in 10 months, around about 10 months. And the last 50% will be released from now in 80 weeks, so in around about 20 months. So as you can understand, this is really complicated for the company. Why? Because the company buy our plastic waste removal service. They want the CSR immediately, today, because they want to retire the CSR 25 and they want the certification. They want the certificate. But until you don't retire the CSR 25, the company can't receive the certification. So we find a solution where both the Amplivo and network and both the company can be happy. Because in this moment, if I sell a package to the company, for example, 10,000 euro to the company, then maybe the company will not buy because it need to wait too long time. So what happened? This new pool, this new group of people, which we now work for Corsair, they will be dedicated to the company. So what happened? In the moment when Andrea, I find a company, they are interesting, then I put this company, logically, I do the conversation. The company decided to start to be plastic neutral, for example, or they want to remove 1,000 kilogram, 100,000 kilogram, 1 million kilogram of plastic waste from the environment. Then I put this company in contact with these people, with this pool, and they will do everything instead of me. So less job for me. I put this company in contact with this pool of the Corsair, these people, this new team. And which is the difference? That now, in this moment, this pool, this team will work with the company. They will get the payment from the company. They will send the invoice to the company. They will follow the distribution immediately of the CSR 25. They will organize the retirement of the CSR, and they will organize the certification for the company. So they will do everything. What will happen? Simply, the amount of the company will want to use to put in the plastic waste removal service will be split 50% in the Amplivo and 50% directly in the exchange, in the open exchange. So what happened? For example, a company want to buy 10,000 euro packages, good. 5,000 euro will go in packages in the Amplivo network and will follow the classical payment system, the commission system. The other 5,000 euro, this team will use and go directly in the open exchange to buy back from the open exchange, from the public market, the CSR, to give value and start to create a real big economy in the exchange, to give value, more and more and more value of the CSR. You know what? Because at the point that our CSR is public, who gives the price of the CSR? Simply the buyer. More buyer we have, and more the price will grow. Okay. It's very important. Absolutely, I'm happy for that because I don't want to deal with the company. I am a networker. I don't want to become a consultant for a company. Of course, everyone can do what they want, but I am a networker. I want to work with the people in the retail, with the individuals like we are doing now. But this system will be happy because everyone will be happy. The market will be happy. The Amplivo network will be happy. The CSR will be happy. So starting from here, let's jump to the second point. We spoke in this European tour, and that was the moment of our CFO, Chief Financial Officer, Mrs. Karen Nisa Enga. In practice, what he spoke about, he is the one that now is working in the ISCC Plus certification. I would just want to remind you that the ISCC Plus certification is the most important certification in the world in our business. And now we have, for the fourth year, the certification from the ISCC Plus. Okay, the first company in all Asia to have this certification. And what happened? What is the job of this certification? Not only this, because now after the certification, as you know, something like 2 months ago, the Corsair created the CPRS, the Corsair Plastic Waste Removal Standard. This means that now we have, together with the control union, this auditing company, this third-part company, we have created the first protocol, the first standard, the first global standard for the plastic credit. This is the only in the world. We are the only company in the world who has a standard with all the process certified through the control union for our process from the recycle of the plastic to the emission in the world of the CSR 25 plastic credits. And as I told you, this is developed through the control union. So all the things we are going to say will be officially reported in the site of the control union, a company with more than 100 years of history. They work in 85 countries with more than 250 offices, one of the biggest companies in the world. And of course, we will have even the TÜV to certify the company. But as I told you, the TÜV will be our audited company, especially for the internal process. So for the external, regarding the network, the plastic credit, the company, we will have the control union. Now, as I told you, 2 months ago, we launched the first protocol, the first global standard of the plastic credit. Now we are already in the second phase, the second module of the CSR, this CPRS, the version 2, the second step of this certification. And why is important this second step? Just I will show you in graphically. Okay, in the first step, what do this protocol certify? The recycling of the plastic, the distribution, okay, and the use of the CSR in the market. Then in the second model, what happened? The control union will go directly to the company that want to get our certification. They will go to the company and they will check how many kilograms of plastic waste this company for real release into the market. So today is the company that say to the Corsair, every year we use 1 ton, 2 tons, 10 tons, 10 tons. Now, with the second step of the CPRS protocol, the control union will go directly to the company to verify the real plastic footprint and the real retirement of the CSR to get the certification. Everything open, everything transparent, everything certified 100% from an external company, which is the control union. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a bomb. Please really pay attention to this, because this is the third part of the CPRS, which we are working with the companies working, not me personally, of course. This will be a new huge market. This market regards the buildings, the construction. You know how many buildings are in construction? Building, a shopping center, stadium, all the building, houses, apartments, condom. Now, this will be a new, completely new market where we are going to start to work, is to certify the building. Now, through this third part of this protocol, we will be able to certify a building, to certify a house, to certify that a house is completely plastic neutral, that a building, a condom, and all the construction completely plastic neutral. Why? Because you know how many tons of plastic are used to build a house. You know how many tons of plastic are used to build a condo, to build I don't know, a tower. This will be something amazing that we will be able to certify the building. And believe me, another huge market, the first company in the world able to certify building. Another piece of the market which we are going to take. And then I jump because you see, guys, I have a lot of information. You know, I can stay, guys, only 20 minutes only in one of these points, but I have a lot of information, so I will go further. But I believe that the basis of information I gave you, and of course, when all this step will be ready, when all this new thing will be on the market, of course, we will do training and we will teach you how to do what we can do and so on. So after that, we had the Chief Operation Officer, COO of the Corsair Group, Andre Tops, which explain us the new project that we are developing globally. You know, now at the moment we have in operational just two facilities. We can say the Finland one with one plant and three in the last phase of the installation. We will start in Finland next month with the test run of this new three machine. In Thailand, we have one machine working and five that was in the test run. So two facilities. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, because I will show you what we are doing. Because as the company promised last year, now the Corsair Group is fully committed, is fully concentrated in develop new project. Just to be clear, because I think it's important, because I know there are a lot of new people in this room. I think it's important that all of you understand one thing. When I speak about project, okay, one project are 10 plants. One project are 10 units. One project are 10 reactors which continuously work to remove plastic and to produce oil. So this man, Andre Tops, is the man who is dedicated to develop of the project that work in the quality of our oil. And now listen what is happening. Listen where we are going. So let's speak about our facility. Starting with this update of the project, let's start with this information. At the moment, the Corsair Group, this is not correct, are not 30, are 31 projects in the pipeline. 31. And now I will explain you only a few of this, but 31 projects. This means 31 multiply 10s are 310 plants which the company is working. And of course, the first one is the Finland, because there we are already working. The facility is situated in Kaipola. We had an event there in the month of May. It was one step of the Amplivo European Tour. We was directly with more than 100 people in the facility in Kaipola, in Jämsä. And here we have the first facility, European facility. Just to give you an idea, look, this is all the, not all, but a biggest part of all this area. In the past, till 4 years ago, I believe now, 4 years ago, this was a paper manufacture factories. They produce paper. Then the property moved the production, I believe, in the South America, and so this area was empty. We arrived and we took only this part. Look, this is our facility. You see this building, this like an L, okay, L. Just to give you an idea, it seems little, but please have a look of this. Look, can you see this? Can you see this truck? Okay, this truck is, I believe, this can be something like 12 meter, 14 meter. This truck. Okay, look, how little is that truck? Respect the facility. This is something like 330 meters, square meter, covered in 2 floors. Look, I want to show. Look, can you see here? There is even the train. You see, the train can go inside of the facility to bring the plastic and to take the oil. So 2 floors. This is an area, a cover area of 59,000 square meters. And here we have space for 5 projects inside. Five projects, it means 50 plants, 50 reactors, 50 machines. Okay, let's go. And you see, okay, this picture is already old because today the company share in the group the update. We expect to have these 3 new plants from Baston up and running now within the end of June. Just to give you an idea, can you see this wall? Okay, this is only a part. This is a part. Here we have another part. Another is 50% is here and 50% is there. Look, this wall there. This wall, look, is this one there. Is that wall there? So this means that now we start from this part and we will fulfill the area with all plants there. Okay, so 3 plants. Look, can you see? This is how long is this? It's 300. You can see the end. You can see the end of this area, and this is only the 50% because another 50% is here, and this is only 1 floor. We have the same on the bottom. Then we go to Croatia. We are going to launch the first facility in Croatia. And I can tell you, the facility in Croatia will be massive. This new project in Croatia is huge. There we have already the location. We have already the funds. And we are work in progress for the license. And just to give you an idea, in this area, this is something like 70,000 square meters. This is bigger than Finland, bigger. Here we will build 7 projects. So this means 70 new reactors, 70 new units in the new project in Croatia. Then we have Sri Lanka and Chile. I have to tell you something regarding this new facility, Sri Lanka in Asia and Chile in the South America. Here we have already 2 companies, which there is 1 plant already in Sri Lanka and one plant in Chile. At the moment, this reactor, they work in the past, but now they are not working anymore. We have a local partner there. And what happened? Now we are going to renew all the Sri Lanka area, the new Chile area, and we are going to start with the first project in Sri Lanka and another project in Chile. So 10 new machines in Sri Lanka and 10 new in Chile, following the standard expansion of the Corsair group. Indonesia and Laos. Again, here we have already the area, we have the land in Indonesia and Laos, and we are waiting for the licenses to start the production. And I can tell you these 2 new projects are directly project with the local government. So we are working with the government of Indonesia and with the government of Laos to build this new facility there, 10 plants each. Then we go in the United Arab Emirates. And this is really funny because, as you know, probably this is the most important area in the world for the production of the oil. Okay. Now we are gonna to produce oil in the in the art, where the biggest in the world produce oil from the ground. But we are gonna produce this oil from plastic waste. And here there is a huge, again, a huge, a massive project which we are working now for different months. Here we are developing 6 projects. 6. Again, more biggest than in Finland. 6 projects are 60 plants, 60 reactor. Okay, we already have the funding, the funds to develop this 6 project, and we are waiting to get the licensing in the next month. And even this new project will be absolutely massive. Another project which we are working is in Colombia, in the South Africa. This will be a completely quite new brand facility. We are in the phase of acquisition of the land for this project, and we expect to have the licensing and the funds to develop even this facility within the end of the third quarter. So I speak within the end of September 2025. A new facility with new 10 reactor, completely new, will start even in the South Africa, plus Chile, of course, as I told you before. So 2 facility in South America. Canada. Speaking about Canada, the goal of the company is to have the first reactors up and running within the end of this year. And I have to tell you something. The first plant in Canada will be like a showroom. What I mean when I speak about showroom, this means that this will be like a show, a place where investor from Canada, from North America in general, will be invited to see what we do. Because in this market, the investor, they want to see what we are doing. Here we will do the same thing we did in Finland. I can tell you, we start 2-3 years ago to have big contact with big investors in Europe. But the majority of the European investors, they were not interested to invest in Thailand because it's too far. But they told us, look, when you will have the first plant up and running in Europe, please let me know. I will become an investor. And this is what we did. After we had the first plant up and running in Finland, a lot of investors arrive, they see what we do, and they start to invest in the Corsair Group. The same will be in Canada, because it will be much more simple to raise money, to find investor, when the people can see with their eyes what we are doing. Within the year 2025, maybe can be the first quarter in 2026. United States of America, funny situation we are having there, very funny situation. Now we are working in the first 2 location probably for the United States of America will be Tallahassee and St. Cloud in Florida, to have the first reactor up and running there within the end of this year. But here, what the COO told in this tour, Mr. Andre Tops, was very funny, because there is happening something that we never saw in the history of the Corsair. It means that the local authorities, the local city, they are fighting each other to have the first Corsair facility. Now we have a city that they say, okay, we will give you the land, okay, to build this facility. And then arrive another city, the mayor of another city say, okay, no, we will give you the land, and we will give you the building. And then arrive another city, say, we will give you the land, the building, and we will help you with the licensing. Everyone want the first facility in their city. So, by the way, this is not a joke, it's a reality, but these 2 are probably the first 2 locations for the first 2 projects in the United States, St. Cloud and Tallahassee in Florida. And then, okay, I believe, okay, let me do just a little break. And let me see these 110 people. Okay, I don't know what you think, But sorry, I have to tell you something. I know maybe in this room there is a lot of people that arrived yesterday. Okay, maybe 1 week ago, 1 month ago, 3 months ago, 6 months. I am more than 6 years in this company. 6 years. I worked for 2 years with zero plans. Zero. 2 years. These are 730 days with zero, only an idea. Okay. And then we stay almost for 4 years with 3 plans. And we were absolutely happy the first 3 plans. And when I see for me, this was the part, the amazing part of the event, when we can communicate to all our the Amplivo partners in how many projects, 31 projects. Understand? 31 projects. 31 projects are 310 plants. This means hundreds of millions of liters of our pyrolyzed oil. So let me say if I'm very happy for that. But for a man like me and from some other leader, which we stay 6 years with 3 plants, now, as the company told last year, now the focus of the company is full in the reactor. Why? Because at the end, our reactor, our units, our facility are the heart of all our project. Because more plants, more reactors, more units, more plastic removed from the environment, more oil produced, which we can sell to Shell and all the major oil company in the world, petrochemical company in the world, more plastic credit to release, and more business for Amplivo. But everything is in the reactors. So I'm very happy to see that now the Corsair put a turbo boost in the development of the facility. And now arrive the last point, can you see the screen, Silvia? Yes? Okay, great. The last speech from our CEO, the visionary, the man who get the idea to start all these things, the chief executive officer of the Corsair Group, Mr. Giuseppe Saloranta, and he spoke in general, and it was very funny, what he told. And I love this sentence he used. He told, when someone asked me, but at the end, what Corsair does? What Corsair does? I explained the things in a very simple way, as I explained this thing to a children of 6 years. And he said, what we do, very simple. We have a magic box. Listen to me, I love this. We have a magic box. From one side, we put trash. From one side, we put plastic waste. And from the other side, we get money. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do. Simply, this is what we do. We have a magic box. This is a pyrolyzed machine. We put plastic waste and we get oil, which we sell to $1 for 1 liter to the biggest company in the world. Trash goes in, money comes out. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. And in general, let me tell you, which is the capacity of each machine. I will not go in the technical details. In general, you can take this information. One unit, one reactors can produce around about 100,000 of liters of the best quality pyrolyzed oil in the world every month. Very simple. Very simple. So when a facility is working with 10 machines, you can speak about more than 1 million liters per month, only from one project. And we are very happy because we announced this during the European tour. Now, the first oil was produced from the Bangkok 2. So in the May of month, we start the test run, and the first liters of oil was produced in the Bangkok 2 facility. As you know, in Bangkok, we have Bangkok 1 and Bangkok 2. But I will explain you better this later on. Okay, can you see? These are the 5 new plants of the Bangkok 2. This one is a Korean one. So we have 2 from Korean and 3 from the Chinese manufacturer. The first oil there. And now the Bangkok 2 has 5 new operational machines. Finally, the five new machines in Bangkok 2, they start to work, and now they are in full speed. Now we have 5 machines in the Bangkok 1 completely working. And you can see these are the 3 Chinese, 1, 2, 3. I know in this room there are a lot of people that were there for the Vision 24. We went to the visit. In that moment, there was not installed, but you can see now 1, 2, 3, and here there you see 1, 2. These are the 2 Korean one. So 5 machines in line up and running. So we are scaling up the production. We are growing with the production. And now, just to let you know, at the moment we have 1 unit working in the Bangkok 1, because we have 3, but 2 we disinstalled because they were old. Okay, and now 3 new machines are arriving in this month in the Bangkok 1. So we have now 5 machines in Bangkok 2 up and running, 1 up and running in Bangkok 1, because 2 we removed because they were old, and 3 new machines are coming in the Bangkok 1. So we'll go to 4. And another 6 machines then will arrive always in the Bangkok 1, even in the Bangkok 1 within this year, to bring the Bangkok 1 to 10 units within the end of 2025. And another 5 machines are arriving to the Bangkok, will arrive to the Bangkok 2 within the end of this year. So 5 we have now, plus another 5, another 10 in the Bangkok 2. So in general, we can say that at the beginning of 2026, we expect to have 20 machines up and running in Bangkok, 10 in Bangkok 1 and 10 in Bangkok 2, and 10 machines up and running in Finland, because even in Finland now another 6 pyrolysis units will arrive within the end of 2025. Plus 5 more machines, we don't know still where, because we have a lot of project in the pipeline. We will see which will be the first ones to put the first, maybe it can be 1 machine in Canada, 1 machine in Chile, 1 in Sri Lanka, 1 in Indonesia. But in general, the idea of the company is to have in total 30, 35 machines up and running in the beginning of 2026. I am excited. I am completely excited. I have to tell you, some month ago, the Corsair buy another piece of land in Bangkok. Now I will show you. Of course, if you've never been there, maybe you don't remember. This is the new piece of land, another 5,000 square meter. This is long, something like 300 meter long. You see, this is the street which bring to the Bangkok 1 and Bangkok 2. Maybe you can see better here in the next picture. You see here on the bottom, you can see, look, this is the Bangkok 1 and Bangkok 2 facility. This is the street which we were there, different time to visit the plants. So from the opposite side of the land of the street, you have this new land, this 5,000 square meter. And now you see we are working on the basis, okay, to create the base for this new facility. And we go in total of an area of 25,000 square meter owned by Corsair. And it's very funny, this information which the CEO told us is that when we start the operation there more than 5 years ago, we were the little ownership of the land, the little one. Now we are the second biggest owner of land in that area, and the first one is the government, is the Thai government. So we are the first private company which owns the majority of that area, and we follow continuously to buy new pieces of land to develop. And now, of course, with this new piece of land, we are able to launch the Bangkok 3. So we have the Bangkok 1, Bangkok 2, and now we are launched the Bangkok 3 facility, always in Bangkok, with, of course, 10 new more machine that will be up and running, of course, not this year, but for sure in the year 2026, after we finish with the Bangkok 1 and Bangkok 2. As you can see, this is a rendering. Okay, this is how the area will appear after the working will be finished. You see, this is the Bangkok 1 and Bangkok 2, where we was there in visit in October of last year. Bangkok 1 and Bangkok 2. This is the new land, okay, where we are going to build the Bangkok 3. Will be in the first part here, the Bangkok 3. In the middle, we will have an area where we will process and we will prepare the plastic. Okay, so here, as you know, all around here, we are surrounded from millions and millions of tons of plastic waste. So here in this area, we are going to collect the plastic, to separate the plastic, to clean the plastic, to dry the plastic, and to prepare the bale, or to press the plastic, and then to put in the plants. And in the last part here, we will have like a deposit for the oil, like tanks to collect, to put the oil we produce in the facility. Amazing. I'm sure now, we will have the Vision 25. Vision 25 will be in the 2 of November in Bangkok, our yearly event, the most important event in the world for the Corsair and Amplivo. I hope to see you there because it will be amazing. And I'm sure now we miss 6 months from that moment. I'm sure from now to 6 months, yes, 6 months, we are going to see when we will go back again there, we will see an area completely different respect the one we saw 1 year ago. We are growing, ladies and gentlemen. You see, this is a render, this is a layout, how all the facility global, all around the world, the Corsair facility will be with the same building, the same writing. All the facility of Corsair will be like this all around the world, in Canada, in America, in South America, everywhere. Inside, all the plants, in lines. So the Corsair Bangkok will have 1, 2, 3 for a total of 30 machines at the moment, because we don't know. Maybe in the future we'll buy another piece of land, and maybe we'll start with Bangkok 4. I don't know. Possible. But just to give you an idea, only these 3 projects with 30 plants will be able to process every year 36 million kilograms of plastic waste. Every year, only 3 facilities, for a total of 30 million liters. This is not the real data. In reality, this is more. But let's take this number, because we like to fly down. We like to fly down, okay? 30 million liters only in the Bangkok 1, 2, and 3. And believe me, only these 3 facilities can have a massive impact on the environment. A massive 30 million kilos every year of plastic waste removed. And of course, this will have a massive effect even to us with the buyback program for the original CSR. Because as you know, the 10% of all this, the oil sale from the Corsair will go in the buyback program. With the 10% from each oil, the Corsair will go in the open market to buy back the CSR from the open market. Always, doesn't matter the price. So if we speak about Thailand, 30 million liters, Finland, another 10 million, plus another 5 million in other projects, we can expect something like $45 million of revenue from the selling of the oil. The 10% is 45.5 million dollar in the buyback program. Amazing. Gioiella, Gioiella, you know, now is this Italian company. They produce cheese. When we was in Italy in the event in the Monopoly, I was with the corporate of the Corsair, and we meet the corporate of Gioiella. Now a nice project, an amazing project will start between Corsair and Gioiella. We will prepare a video where we will show how Corsair work and how Gioiella work and how these 2 companies work together. We will prepare a paper, a PDF file with all the process that we follow for all the company. The moral is we are preparing a system, a protocol, we are preparing material for all the company will arrive that will be able to understand what Corsair can do for them, in which way we work, and so and so and so. Diversity, as you know, one of the biggest, maybe the biggest company in the world. They produce cleaning products, hygienic product, and now they are partner of Corsair. They create the first product plastic neutral, only one, and they need to buy from the open market 1.2 million of CSR only with one product in Thailand. The idea is to go plastic neutral with all their product in Thailand, then in all Asia, then in all Europe, and then in the United States. To give you an idea, only the diversity in the future will need hundreds and hundreds of millions of CSR, buy from the open market, and then retire forever every year. Is huge. You can't imagine how huge will be this business in the future. And finally, the Corsair Capital. This is very important. Now, launched after the European Tour, we will launch finally the Corsair Capital. Is a new company, will be the wave to invest in the Corsair. We will have a new product for the Amplivo network. This is only for Europe, of course, at the moment, only for Europe. We are working even for all the other countries, maybe for the end of this year. And there is no better time than now to join, because it's very important to remind one thing. In 3 years' time, the CEO told again in the European Tour, in 3 years from now, maybe even before, the Corsair will become a public company. Now the Corsair Group is a private company. In 3 years from now, the Corsair Group will be listed in the New York Stock Exchange. This is the plan of the company. Just to give you an idea, today the valuation of the company is around about $150 million, but this is not reality because this was the data from September of 2024. So for me, it's more. But let's speak about 150 million. We have a third part company which give an evaluation of the Corsair Group. 150 million. Now with all these new plans which are coming, the idea of the company, the value will go to around about 200 million next month, the value of the Corsair. And the goal of the company is to reach a value between 250 and 300 million dollars within the end of this year, 2025. Then from now to the launch in the stock exchange, the goal of the CEO is to bring in the next 30 months around about the value of the Corsair Group at $3 billion. Why is important this information for you? Because as you know, when we make the career, you know these sentences. The CEO always told this from the last 4 years. We build together and we own together. This means that there is a plan through the career in Amplivo to become shareholder in the Corsair Capital and of course in the Corsair Group. So when you reach the career, when you reach the third star, you get 1,000 euro in shares in Corsair Capital, because the Corsair Capital owns a percentage of the Corsair Mama. When you reach the fourth star, you get 5,000 euro in shares. When you go to fifth star, you get 25,000 euro. When you go to the sixth star, like me, you get 250,000 euro. And when you go to the seventh star, in total, you will have 100 million euro in share. Why this information? Because now we are going to create the Corsair Capital and we are going to release this share to all the Amplivo partners at the value of this 150 million of today. So I will get like a 6-star share from the Corsair Capital for the value of the company of 150 million. So we will take the share at the basic price, at the first price, the lower price. But let's imagine if in 3 months the value of the Corsair go to 3 billions, 20 times more. What does this mean? If you get 1,000 euro today and your share go multiply 20, your 1,000 go to 20,000. If you go to the 4-star, then you get 5,000. Multiply 20 is 100,000. 5-star, 25,000 multiplied is 500,000. Share we get for free from the company, for free. Only because we do the career, only because we develop Amplivo, because we build together and we own together. Again, the message of the company and the CEO was this: ladies and gentlemen, this is one in a lifetime opportunity, because what we are doing is unique. We are really pioneers in a trillion market, a trillion billion market dollar that is starting now. Is starting now. We are right in the beginning of this big market. Bigger opportunity for a real financial freedom. Our time is now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry to these 100 people or 106 people if I sometimes when I speak, but I am a little bit tired because I was speaking all the day. But I believe it was important to share with you this information because, of course, the majority of you was not there in this amazing European tour where we met the corporate. And again, like I try to do every week in this 1 hour time, every Tuesday at 9:15 CET, is simply try to let you understand what we are doing. Simply try to understand that you are one of the first in the world join to the mission. Simply try to let you understand that I never saw in 31 years of network marketing anything like this. Yes, I can tell you, I drive a Ferrari when I was 18. I get a lot of money, but that was nothing. Respect what we are building here. And again, just remind you where we are going, just to be clear, we are not inventing nothing. Please, if you want to understand what will happen to the plastic credit market, please go and study the carbon credit market. Just that. The carbon credit market last year moved $1.4 trillion in 2024. $1.4 trillion. And the experts say that the plastic credit market will reach in 2-3 year time now the 10% of that market. Hundreds of billions of market for the plastic credit in the next 2, 3, 4 years. And today we are the biggest company in the world. In the chemical recycling, in the plastic credit, in the network marketing industries. We have no competitors. Just that. Every time, every week, I lose my voice. I have dinner at 11 in the night for you, only to try to let understand that you're lucky. Because now you have everything. I don't understand the people that today don't join. I don't understand. When someone arrived today, say, yeah, me, Muma, sorry, go. Don't disturb me. Because now we have everything. When I start 6 years ago, I have nothing. And when I see what we are creating now, what Corsair is today, a certified company, audited company, they are plastic credit facility. I only think, God, you are so lucky to arrive today. You are lucky because you have almost everything, and we are the first in the world. And I hope you will be smart to understand that you can't find a better opportunity than this in the market. Doesn't matter where you live. United States, Canada, Africa, Europe, doesn't matter. A market like this doesn't exist. This will be one of the biggest market in the world for the next decade. Till when, and then I close, till when we will have this business? Till when we can make money through the Amplivo network? You know, till when? Till the world will follow to use plastic. When the world will follow, we finish to use plastic, then our business will be finished. But I don't see soon that situation. I believe that we can't live without plastic. Instead, the opposite. The estimation say that the production of plastic will increase and multiply 3 in the next till 2050. Will triple. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of time to work. Not me, of course. I hope to go in retirement soon. 3-4 years, no more, no problem. In 3-4 years, you will not see anymore me. I will go and I will leave the leadership to other people. So I'm joking, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I open now your microphone. Please let me hear your voice. Because I speak only me. Please tell me. Did you like this training? Did you like?
Oh,
You
yeah.
are a king.
Fantastic.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Super.
You scared the shit out of us.
Incredibile.
Andrea,
Andrea, super,
need-
super.
Very
Great.
informative.
Bye, Andrea.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Thanks
Thank
for the,
Andrea.
you know,
Thank
all the
So,
updates, you know.
as you
updating
know,
us.
I do this.
Andrea for president.
Awesome, Andrea. Awesome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Amazing.
Thank you very
amazing.
much, man. Thank you. So remember, I do every Monday day training in Italy at 8:30 CET. In Spanish, every Tuesday at 8 CET, and then in English every Tuesday at 9:15. I love you, ladies and gentlemen. And
Bye.
I go to have my dinner now.
Hasta
Bye.
luego, amigo.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Andrea.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, Andrea.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Bye.